Sometimes making a decision feels much heavier than we expect. Even a simple matter can grow out of proportion in our minds. Whether you are sending a quick message, considering changing your current job, or deciding between ending or continuing a long-term relationship. In moments when I have to make a decision, I feel a tightness inside me. My chest tightens painfully, my mind races with 1,000 thoughts, and my heart beats rapidly with overwhelming indecision. What if it's wrong? What if I regret it? What if I ruin everything? Sometimes making a decision is like standing at the edge of a cliff. I can't go back comfortably, nor can I easily take a step forward. My mind creates scenarios. Slowly the hours pass and steadily the days pass. But I'm still in the same place. Indecision is like a silent burden. No one will see it, but I'll carry it. He enters my sleep. It distracts me. It drains my energy. Part of me wants to take action. The other part wants to stay safe. That's the feeling of being stuck in between. It's the place that tires a person out the most. Because not making a decision is actually a decision too. But it's a passive decision. A decision that condemns me to wait. And the longer I wait, the bigger my fears grow. The details multiply. My mind becomes foggy. Making a decision feels hard because it means responsibility, because it means consequences, because it means truly taking control. And sometimes taking control is the scariest thing. But now I slowly pause. I take a deep breath. There is a reason why making a decision feels so frightening. Because I care. Because I value it. Because I take my life seriously. This is not a bad thing. My mind is trying to protect me. It wants to keep me safe by showing me the worst-case scenarios. But now I realize this. Endless analysis doesn't make me safer. It just makes me more tired. I can't control every possibility. I can't calculate every outcome. Life is not a painting, it's a living process. Maybe what I need isn't the perfect decision, just a sufficiently conscious decision. Now I ask myself this. How do I really feel about this? I set aside the voices of others. Well, I set aside society's expectations. I set aside my past mistakes. And I descend to the quiet place within me. My inner voice doesn't rush. It doesn't panic. It doesn't shout. It simply points the way. Making a decision is not about rushing, but it's not about waiting forever either. Sometimes a small step is enough. I don't have to see the whole path. It's enough just to see the next step. And even if I happen to be wrong, it really is not the end of the world at all. A wrong decision is not my identity. It is simply a small experiment, a valuable piece of feedback, and a very important lesson for us all. Life is not stagnant, and neither am I. I make a decision, I observe the results, If necessary, I change direction. This is not weakness, this is awareness. Making decisions takes courage. But courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting despite fear. Now I acknowledge the presence of my fear, but I don't let it take the wheel. I am the one taking the wheel now. Now I feel a lightness inside me, because I realize that making a decision is not a threat. It's a freedom. Indecision keeps me suspended, but a decision grounds me. When clarity comes, my body relaxes. My mind becomes simpler. My heart calms down. Now I know this. Even the worst decision is better than endless indecision, because a decision brings movement. Movement brings experience. Experience brings wisdom. And I'm not afraid of growing. I can move forward without getting angry at myself. Not without making mistakes, but by learning from them. Now I take a deep breath. I think about that issue waiting inside me, and gently, but clearly I say this. I choose. I take responsibility. I am ready to learn. I don't have to be perfect. It's enough for me to just be honest. I make a decision. I gain clarity. I move forward. And now take a step, even if it's a small step. Because clarity follows courage. And courage comes after making a decision. Find your direction in the silence. Trust your own inner horizon. Everything begins right here, where you meet your own reality.